Hey everybody, welcome back for another pomade review. Today's pomade is going to be Kustom Kreeps True Fright. This is their light hold pomade, and it is orange on the inside, and it scoops out a little bit greasy, a little bit gummy, mostly greasy though. Really easy, and it breaks down in the hands super easy. Just goes away like that. And the scent on it is root beer, and it smells really good for a root beer scent. It smells exactly like A&W root beer, which is my favorite pot by far out of all of them. So I really dig the scent, and it is much stronger in the can than in the hair. It kind of dies off in the hair after about an hour. You can still smell it on yourself a little bit throughout the day, but not very much. And it goes in to the hair nice and easy. There's no tugging and pulling. There's a little bit of resistance with it, but it goes in very nice. And the buildup on this stuff is a lot stays behind, so it's really dense, and it kind of feels a little bit unclean for a light pomade because so much stays back. Almost none of it washes out, but the buildup is nice. It helps with the styling because the first day it's the hold is pretty good on the first day, but the buildup definitely helps on the the days to come after. But it's all in there, and get to slicking it back. And it slicks back, no tug and pull, just a little bit of resistance. And the hold is slicked back pretty nice, and there you can see the shine, and it retains all that shine. Slicks back with a comb, just as nice. Like I said before, this is their light hold, and even though it's a light hold, you can still get quite a bit of height with this stuff, and some really nice round shape with it. It styles pretty easy, and the hold won't quite make it all day, but it'll hold almost the entire day. I get a little bit of trouble with my colic with this stuff, not wanting to stay down, but other than that, like, I get a little bit of splitting on this side of my pompadour after about 4 hours of it being in my hair, but after that, you get a little bit of splitting initially about midday, but then it'll hold the rest of the day, excuse me. And yeah, I like the buildup, even though it is a little bit on the unclean side. I like how dense it is for a light, that not a lot of it washes out, because that's not something you usually see. Usually light pomades wash pretty much all the way out, but this stuff doesn't, which is nice, because then if you keep using it, you don't have to take as big a scoops. You can get by with much smaller scoops, and the pomade will last. You won't burn through the whole tin quite so fast, which is nice. So that is about done. Looks good. So True Fright by Kustom Kreeps. I picked it up because the dude on the tin I thought was pretty cool, and it was root beer scented, and so I wanted a root beer scented pomade because I don't have one yet. But I like this stuff. It scoops out really easy, mostly greasy, a little bit gummy, and breaks down really easy and goes in the hair nice and easy, and slicks back with no tug and pull, just a little bit of resistance. and it styles up pretty nice. You can get some decent height for a light pomade and nice and round shape with your pompadour. And about the only thing I don't like is I'll keep fiddling with this part of my hair here on my cowlick for about the next half an hour before the pomade really sets in, and even then it'll still probably fall down a little bit. But overall, I'd say it's good stuff. Wasn't too expensive. I picked it up on pomades.com, and the hold lasts almost all day, not quite all day, and the buildup is really dense, so almost none of it washes out. But that's nice because you can get by with just a little bit smaller scoops, even though it's kind of an unclean feeling buildup. Just a little bit. I mean, if a little bit more washed out, it'd be just superb. But so there you have it. True Fright.